Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Premier League Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. In today's video, I want to look at my team going into game week 24. I'm going to talk to you guys about my strategies and my plans for the next coming game weeks. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop a like on the video as it will help my channel out a lot. So here we go. As you can see, I have activated my wildcard. I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute, isn't it too early? Well, I've got some plans and I think for my season, I need to push now. As you can see, I'm around the 400k mark. It's not ideal. It's not where I want to be. And I don't want to, I don't want a wild card towards the end of the season where it could be too late. I want to push now. I want to see if I can get there. I want to see if I can get the points in before the last push. I got a plan for game week 24, 25, 26, 27 and for game week 30. So I'm going to go through them. You guys let me know what you think. I still got a couple more hours left before I lock in. I'm going to be looking at different transfers as well. So anyways, here we go. Let's go through it. So I wildcarded in game week 24 to get the best captain option for that game week. I brought in Kevin De Bruyne at home against Brentford. Now, the press conference for Manchester City is going ahead, so I'm going to quickly have a quick look at it in case there's some big news, and hopefully there isn't. Kevin De Bruyne is going to be my captain. Although Mo Salah is back and he has a good chance to actually play against Leicester. For me, what I'm thinking is he could be on the bench. He might play a little bit. But you just never know what can happen, right? So I am going to be looking at a team with Kevin De Bruyne and Mo Salah in the team. I'll have to make some adjustments here and there, but we'll see. So, great captain option in game week 24. Next up, game week 25, it's a small double where Manchester United and Brighton has two fixtures in this game week. So what I'm thinking to do is to remove Kevin De Bruyne, even though he's got a great fixture away against Norwich. But after this fixture is the Champions League game. And I think they could prioritize on that and they could probably rest their best players for that match. So I'm going to remove Kevin De Bruyne. I'm going to bring in Bruno Fernandes and captain him. He'll have a double and that's why I got Dalot here to kind of help out and get me an extra player. Although I'm not really convinced that Dalot is going to play all of the games coming up. So I might maybe change Nick Pope to David De Gea and remove Dalot to maybe Ben Mee or something, or another defender that has got a double. One of the reasons that I got like Nick Pope and, why I'm looking at Burnley players is because they got a lot of fixtures left to kind of reschedule. They got a double as well. They got a fixture in game week 27. And there is a small chance, and what I'm hearing within the community, that they might have a double in game week 27. This is not confirmed, but there is a small chance that they could get a double. That's why I'm trying to predict the future a little bit and prepare for anything. It's fine. Let's move on. And these things I need to do take a little bit of the risk. So that's one transfer. Bring in Bruno Fernandes. Then in game week 26, I'm going to remove Bruno Fernandes and bring in Mo Salah in. No hits, no nothing. And I'm going to press the bench boost button. That's why I got Cody, Dalot, Cornet, Nick Pope on my bench. As you can see, I'll have around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if Kevin De Bruyne here is Salah, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 double game week players bench boosted for game week 26. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 single game week players. So that's Luka Dean and Watkins. However, they got a very, very good fixture at home against Watford. That's fantastic. Bowen has got a good fixture at home against Newcastle. And Cancelo has got a good fixture at home against Tottenham. Although I am actually thinking to remove Cancelo and bring in Kyle Walker, because Kyle Walker is banned from the Champions League. So he's definitely going to probably play, and Cancelo might just play the Champions League games because there's going to be a lot of rotation. But however, he's just a machine. It's a bit difficult. So if I need the money, maybe I might have to downgrade Cancelo to Walker. And Walker could be a good differential, but we'll see. So that's the idea, to bring in Mo Salah, captain him, and a lot of people are thinking to triple captain in that game week. I'm thinking to use the bench boost. I'm going to keep my captain on Mo Salah. I'm going to hope that other players that I have is going to bring in the points to gain me the rank. Then in game week 27, which is a blank game week, Arsenal players that I have, I've got 2, I've got 3 Liverpool players. I won't be able to have a starting 11. However, I'll have 10 players, and with 1 transfer by removing Jota to like Rafinha or something, I'll have 11 players for the game week 27. If there's a double for, maybe Aston Villa players, that could be the case for game week 27 and so on, and especially Burnley, then that's going to be a good news for me. So that is the strategy. And looking forward and looking ahead to game week 30, I got Aston Villa players, I got some Arsenal players, so there is a very small chance that I might not need to use my free hit in game week 30, but we will see. So that is the plan. Now what I'm going to do is just go through my team, why I picked these players, and what other players that I have in mind that could be an option as well. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to start with my goalkeepers. Now I've got Ramsdale and Nick Pope. I picked Ramsdale because he's got amazing fixtures. However, there's a couple of blanks. But the fixtures, the fixtures are looking very good, and I bought him in because I want to, bench boost in game week 26. Nick Pope is a player that I could remove. I could change to David De Gea. So we'll see. There's a couple of fixtures that needs to be rearranged. So, there could be some extra doubles for Burnley. But there is an option. There was a chance that he could change to De Gea. If that's the case, then Dalot will need to change to someone else. I don't really want 2 Manchester United defense, so I could look into something else. So that's the plans for the goalkeepers. Lucadine and Watkins, I want to keep them. I think they got a very good fixture run up, so I'm not just only fixed on the double. I'm looking at the next game, like in game week 24. Leeds at home is very good. They're playing really well. Then is Newcastle, then is Watford, then is, very, very good fixtures for Aston Villa. And a lot of people don't have like Lucadine and they want to try and get him. I thought, let's get him now. The same goes for Watkins as well. These are big differentials. So in my team, I got quite a lot of differentials. I got core, but differentials as well. Cancelo, I just can't go without him. But then I'm thinking to myself this. Walcott is banned from playing in Champions League games for like 3 games or so. So there could be some rotation here, but then I'm thinking to myself, is Cancelo, he's just too deadly, and I don't want to lose the rank when he does well. And these fixtures are very, very good. So, and I do have players on the bench could cover if anything happens. So I'm just going to keep him. He's just a very good player. Walcott, I guess, because I already have a couple of differentials, I don't really need more unless I'm going to go for a double Manchester City defense. And Trent, obviously, he's there for a reason. But I am looking at Trent and Robertson. So instead of having Jota, I'm thinking to bring Robertson in. And if that's the case, then I can look into maybe bringing Rafinha in or another midfielder. But looking at the midfielder options, I feel like I covered a lot of them anyway. I feel like I covered the main mid price range midfielders that could do really well. So that's another option as well. So I'm going to be looking at that, looking at how Robertson and Trent looks moving forward. And Bowen, great fixtures for West Ham. As you can see, good fixture in game week 26 as well, which is a double. Very good fixtures throughout. So, yep. So he's one of the core. Saka is a little bit of a differential. I can go for Martinelli. I can try and like save him money, and maybe with that money I could go and try my best to get Mo Salah instead of having Jota. So I could do something like that. Like, I'm gonna go through the transfers in a second and how I could get Mo Salah, but I'll have to downgrade a couple of players. Joshua King there. I can't really see any okay striker out there that could do well, that could get something, although he hasn't done anything for such a long time. With the new manager, there's a chance that Watford could get a double in game week 27. As you can see, he's already got double in game week 26. Just have to go again. I don't know what to do with him. I don't really want two Watford strikers. For now, one is okay. We'll just have to see. Let's talk about Watkins. Edward, a player is a big differential, has a chance to do really well, played really well against Norwich. As you can see, the next game is against them again, so good fixtures for him. Plus, there's a double, not the best double in the world, however, it's good, and got a fixture in game week 27. It's going to definitely help me out there. Big differential, and obviously I've got Cornet from Burnley, which I could change. He's going to be on the bench because of his ownership as well. He's not going to hurt if he does well. And Dalot, I'm not really sure that he's actually going to start. I might even go to Maguire if I can like squeeze out money somewhere. I'll probably go for Maguire just to get that nailed on the defender. And Cody. Cody is one of the nailed defenders in Wolves. And Wolves got a double, not the best double in the world. They got a fixture in game week 27. And I'm just looking ahead, you know, I've got a cheap player that plays, and plus he's going to help me out. You know, there might be some doubles coming up for him as well, because they got a game against Watford at home. So that's another scheduled fixture that needs to be done. So that's my team. Obviously, there is other teams that I'm missing out on, like Everton players. As you can see, they've got a decent amount of fixtures to be rescheduled, but I think with that I'm just gonna, you know, make transfers and just bring them in once I find that out. I don't really want to bring them in now. I don't really like any of their players right now. You know, if they start getting some doubles, like I don't know, 26, 27, 28 or something, then I can start removing like Jota, because I already will have Mo Salah. I don't really want Jota for long term. Stuff like that, right? So that's the deal there. And for Leicester City as well, it's the same thing for Leicester City. They got a lot of fixtures. Plus they got a blank in game week 27. You know, they're not looking good. You know, the fixtures are not that good as well. But once these fixtures are announced, then maybe we'll start looking. But if we're looking, that doesn't mean I want to go ahead and bring in 3 Leicester City players. You know, I don't want one of their defenders. Maybe the goalkeeper, but other than like Maddison, Tielemans, and that's about it really. So we'll see how that goes, and let's just have a quick look at some of these. So let's just see if we can do something like this. So we're bringing their hair, pretty much the same price, and then Dalot, we can do this. I think this could be a better move. I could just bring in Ben Mee, or Loughton did not play right the last game, so it's a little bit more expensive. But that's the thing, right? I can't go too high because I need what was that? I need 0.5 to get Mo Salah, and I need to be careful with like Mo Salah's price and stuff like that. And any kind of changes, I won't be able to bring in Mo Salah. I'll have to take a hit, and that's not too bad. I could take a hit in a double. And adjust something, like I can remove one of the single game week players and try something different. And there could be other issues as well with the team. So something like this could be an option as well. Then I have David De Gea in goal. Then I got a nailed on double in game week 25 and so on. So that is pretty much it, guys. You guys let me know what you think. I'm going to be on Twitter all day long. So if you've got any other questions, just pin me there. And that is pretty much it. I'm going to have a look at Salah. Let's just have a quick look at Salah if I could actually fit him in. I don't think I can. And I don't really want to remove Kevin De Bruyne because I want to bring in Bruno. Let me just do this. Let me just see how much would this be if I actually get Ronaldo. How much would I need? One, but as you can see, I don't even have the money. 8.4. Yeah. I could go for Foden maybe. Let's see how much Foden is. 8 million. Could do this, but the problem with this is I can't get Fernandes because I don't want to really remove. If I bring in Salah now, I'm not going to bring in Fernandes for Salah. It just doesn't make any sense because yeah, I think I'm just going to do it like this and remove Kevin De Bruyne in game week 25. Bring in Fernandes in, captain him, and then in game week 26, remove Fernandes and bring in Salah. But I need to look at the money. I'm going to make the early transfers if I can, and if any other issues, I'll probably make the additional hit. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's a little bit of a risk, but this risk could work. We'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope that this video has helped you. Hopefully, I can push onwards. I can get closer to that top 100k. That's my main goal. I want to try and get in closer to it now than later. So that was the plan why I wildcarded, and I can navigate through these next games. And a lot of people right now are looking at, oh, I want to do this. I want to do this right now. Wildcard sorts out all of that issues. Maybe I'll have problems at the end of the season, but I want to try and get in there, getting close to that rank as close as I can soon. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.